Guys, today is April 1st, which is a special day in our lives.
We got our 4-month-old standard poodle puppy 7 years ago. Good morning. Happy start. Oh my goodness.
Happy start.
Happy start. What? Who says that?
Happy start. Maybe you're saying that because we're starting the vlog now. It's not really morning.
We just filmed a podcast and I put this on the floor for Ollie because it was back here and I didn't want it in the background. And he's apparently really loving it, so that's good.
Yeah, look at that afternoon sun coming in. Mary's on my podcast today.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, if you guys want to watch that, it's up on my channel. But we are having a pretty normal quarantine day, doing the normal business. And
yep, I realized that I needed a couple of port flush supplies, and I called and I was really unsure how, I don't know if it would be delayed or anything, and they were like, oh, it'll be there tomorrow, and I'm like, oh, perfect, thank you. So to those of you working from home or from an office, to keep those of us with medical needs well stocked, thank you. What you're doing is making a difference. And yes, if you were here yesterday, you saw that we had an entire big bowl of cantaloupe cut, and I cut it up, the entire thing. It's almost gone, but it's delicious. And update on quarantine cooking with Mary. I had cooked quite a few things and then we needed to finish the leftovers. So yesterday and today I haven't cooked. We have leftover meatloaf and mashed potatoes, chicken noodle soup, except there's no chicken in it, and brisket. So, but fresh bread, and we're gonna have brisket sandwiches tonight on the fresh bread with coleslaw.
And somebody from Instacart's shopping for our groceries right now.
From Aldi.
And we worked with our neighbor across the street we did a combined order to help them out with grocery shopping as well.
Yeah. She was like, how do you order from Aldi? And so we were like, hey, just let us know what you need. So that was really fun because I feel like in a lot of ways I can't do a lot at this time to help others physically or tangibly. So I was really excited. I was like, oh yay, there's something I can do that. I can go online and press the items you want for your grocery order.
Hey guys, we just finished up with another Zoom call. We're using Zoom a lot these days, as I know a lot of the world is, to do virtual meetings. And we joined a church in Maryland. Their high school youth group was having their Wednesday evening gathering virtually, and so they had asked Mary and I to share a bit at that, so we did. And after we hung up from the meeting, we both came and washed our hands, and then we looked at each other and laughed because we realized we just washed our hands, which is a good thing to do it at any time of the day, but I think it was because we had just left the meeting. We had just left a social event, that's when we usually it felt like, oh no, we need to wash our hands now, and we were like, we were just doing that virtually. Anyways.
It was really fun.
It was fun, and it's always good to wash your hands. And now Mary and I are gonna make a little bit of dinner. What do you want to have?
I don't really really
You don't feel hungry?
Are
Okay.
you hungry?
I think I am. I'm gonna have a little bit of brisket and homemade bread. And yeah, that sounds pretty good. But we have these bananas going bad. And I think we should make banana bread.
Yeah.
That'd be
Let's
good.
do it.
Okay, I'm having brisket on bread. And what did you decide to have?
Oh,
What are you eating?
that looks a bit different.
It looks different? Does it not look good?
I was, but I mean, just because I was gonna do it differently. So in my mind, it was
You were gonna
different.
sizzle it up in a pan and
I was gonna shave it really, really thin,
yeah.
sizzle it up in a pan, pile it on, and then eat it like a sandwich.
Yeah. I'm having open face.
Cool. I decided on frozen corn, still frozen.
Nice.
It's really comforting to me. I really like it.
Cool. Guys, today is April 1st, which is a special day in our lives because it's April Fool's Day.
But it wasn't a joke when we got our 4-month-old standard poodle puppy 7 years ago.
It was 7 years ago today that we picked up Oliver as a puppy, and oh man.
I just realized you should eat your food while it's warm.
Yeah, it's cooling off. It's
Okay.
all good.
Okay.
I just think of all the, like, even tonight while we were talking to these high school students and sharing some of our journey, like, I just think of 7 years ago, I was in seminary. We really had no clue what our lives would look like and the journey we would go on and how much life we've gone through. And Oliver's been by our side with the exception of those 9 months when we went to Scotland and came back. And
Look.
here's a...
The original, I'll text it to you.
I'll throw it in here right there. The original photo of, we've taken, how many photos have we taken at that same spot? Did we just do those 2
We
years?
did those two, but then like 2 years ago
Yeah,
when
we
were
did
there.
another one. Anyways, we are so grateful for Oliver, and he's sleeping over there on those blankets. He has
Because that's normal. You know, in the dining area,
You
have
know,
a giant, like,
comforter that you sleep on, you know. But he's been such a blessing to our lives.
Yeah.
From I remember just in the couple of years after we got him back after his training, just what that did for me in terms of Mary being having this companion and helpmate, and I feel like I can't even describe the support that gave our family system.
Yeah.
To know, like, if Mary went out and had Oliver by her side, like, that just gave me a peace of mind. And
I still think of that last year when we were in Chicago.
oh yeah,
You dropped Ollie and I off on this street corner, and I was like, nope, we're good, totally fine, you can leave us. And he went and parked the car, and Ollie and I walked down the block, and I was like, I can do this. So,
yeah, that was a sweet trip of Oliver just being at your side and helping. I think because Chicago was always this place that was so hard, like in college days, and
what do you mean hard?
like just the city life was hard for your lungs to navigate and that sort of thing.
He
And
used to carry me back, like if my body was done.
Yeah.
He would carry me back to campus. But like, yeah, having Oliver's support next to me was amazing.
And if you're new around here, Oliver was Mary's service dog, and he is now fully retired. He has some arthritis and he's getting older, and I think as a working dog, always going out and in and out of the car and everything, that probably contributed to his joints as well. And so we are so grateful for the way that the timing worked out so perfectly with Trikafta giving Mary's body this unexpected boost in health, and Oliver.
And then Oliver unexpectedly having arthritis and the tumor on his shoulder growing, and like, yeah, it was perfect timing for for my health to improve and his to decline. Although he's doing great, like his health is good. It's simply that we just have to be conscientious of his joints. We don't want to make it worse. So he's, yeah, but he's still fully Oliver James.
Oh,
he's ain't nothing taking his amazingness away.
Yeah. And so I guess April 1st is always a nostalgic day for us. And I'm just reminded of the journey the last 7 years have been with Oliver as a part of our lives. And
I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I was just talking to the high school students about how this season for a lot of us is full of disappointments. And I don't know, as I think about the last 7 years, like, it's been full of all kinds of twists and turns and unexpected seasons of disappointment and life not looking like we expected. And for some of you right now, that might be your reality as you're perhaps stuck at home, or perhaps you're on the front lines of working to make ends meet. And I'm just reminded of how God uses those seasons of disappointment in our lives. And so we're gonna end the vlog here. I'm gonna eat my brisket, and
as always,
we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. And of course, good night to the Ollie boy. 7 years ago, buddy. Remember picking you up